Fitz on Flix. I am Fitz, is my friend Murph.
Doggy.
That's right, movie about a doggy. We saw this week a movie called Marley Me, starring Owen Wilson, Kathleen Turner, and Jennifer Aniston. Murph, what do you think of this movie? What's it about, or should I tell the people?
You want me to tell them, or do you want to tell them?
I actually want to tell them.
All
okay,
right,
so you got this movie about Owen. Well, it's about Owen Wilson, plays a guy named John Grogan. He marries his whatever, son of his high school, some sweetheart of his, Jennifer Aniston. So it's John and Jen Grogan, and they're a young couple, and they're just trying to get professionally, getting good, and they get themselves a dog named Marley. And the movie takes place over about 15, 20 years from the time they get Marley until something happens. And how different jobs come up and their family grows and kids come along. And it's a movie really not just about dogs, which a lot of people are going to think going into this. It's really a story about life. Murph, what did you think of this movie?
You know what? I knew this movie was not necessarily about dogs, but about life. So I went in there with an open mind. And probably the first half hour, I was ready to just scream because it seemed so cheesy. They go out, they buy the dog, there's all this corny, happy music. We get the dog, everything's cool, blah, blah, blah. And then it just got serious all of a sudden. Something happens to Jenny Grogan, and it's kind of like, oh, shit, all right. And then I started getting more into it. The more personal their relationship got, and with the dog, and when the family grows, it hooked me. And then...
like a fish.
Like a fish. I felt very... hooked.
Right.
Like a fish.
Yes. I mean, that's a great point. I mean, this movie, a lot of people, I think, not myself included, I went to this movie thinking, this is going to be nothing but funny dog, ooh, bad dog, Molly's a bad dog, hijinks, good point, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, hijinks. Molly's a bad dog, he's going to be doing this, going to be doing that, and yeah, Molly does some things, but the movie's about a lot more than that. I mean, the movie's, it's about profession, it's about love, it's about growing, it's about married and not, it's about, what you are at 20 to what you are at 40, you know what I mean? And how you grow as a person, you try to get better and more responsible. The movie's full of great performances.
Oh, yeah.
Owen Wilson, I've always liked him, but he was great in this movie.
He was fantastic.
Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston was egregiously awesome.
Phenomenal. Alan Arkin, who, let me tell you, Alan Arkin, this guy is great. I don't got to tell you that, most of you know this, but Alan Arkin, phenomenal in this movie. This movie, I was not expecting to be moved the way I was. Let me tell you something. Savannah Smiles.
Oh.
Episode 11, Season 2 of 24, and now Marley and Me. Some of the saddest things I think I've ever seen. The last 20 minutes of this movie, now we don't want to tell you what happens, even though I think all of you in the world out there knows already by now. The last 20 minutes of this movie, let me tell you a little story?
Yeah, just...
Okay, I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying to be a tough guy. I'm in the theater, I'm trying to be a tough guy. People all around me, I'm starting to hear the sobbing. I'm starting to hear the sobbing all around me, so I'm trying to hold it in. Don't ever try to hold in something like that, because I'm holding it in, it's getting worse, and then I let out a noise. And I think that was worse than anything I could have done. I let out some kind of, this awful noise, and it was truly humiliating, and then I was just done for after that. This is one of the saddest things you're going to see. Dog lover or not, it doesn't matter if you... I'm not a huge dog fan, I'm not anti-dog. Nothing to do with anything. This movie is sad, and it's going to get you. This movie is really good. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. It was hard after... I have a dog. I got a beautiful pug named Peaches. If you're out there watching, hi Peaches. That didn't sound anything like Peaches.
Sorry.
But I left the movie theater and I said, why did I get a dog? I can't take this. I can't even watch a movie with this subject. And now it's something... didn't George Carlin say something about this?
George Carlin, you're right. George Carlin, he said something along the lines of, anyone who buys a pet is doing nothing but buying a small tragedy. Eventually it's not going to end well. Unless you're 80 years old and you're buying a baby tortoise, according to George Carlin. Yeah. It's not going to end well. And he's absolutely right. In this movie, it punches that home. This is a great, great movie. I love this movie. I think everyone should go out and Marley Me. It's not as cheesy as you think it's going to be. It's also not as perhaps kid-friendly as you think it's going to be. It cracked me up after seeing this. every time now I go see another movie and I see little kids in line to see Marley Me, I actually, the bad guy in me, I kind of start laughing because I know they're about to just be destroyed for the next month, you know? Yeah, if your kid's having a bad day and you want to bring them to a movie to cheer them up, don't bring them to Marley.
Especially like if your kid's dog dies, don't take him to see Marley Me.
To think, oh, we'll have them up. Yeah.
No.
Oh, choice. Marley Me is a great movie. Please, all of you, check it out. Don't be silly. This is the year of the dog because I believe 2 months from now, a movie called Hachiko, which is supposed to be the greatest dog movie ever. Hachiko, a dog story, comes out in March. Looking forward to that. Looking even more forward to seeing you next week.
Oh, I'm looking forward to you too.
All right, sweet. All of you looking most forward though to seeing all of you. Please check us out at fitsonflix.com, and I suppose that's it. We'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.